Humanity lives on a small, fragile island of light, a thin film of atmosphere protecting us from the absolute zero of the void. But the deeper we look into the forbidden archives of the deep universe, the more we realize that our sanctuary is an illusion. There are forces in the dark that do not just ignore us, they effectively hunt us. This is Cosmic Unraveled, the Ghost Files, Part 1, the Dipole Repeller. For decades, astronomers were haunted by a single terrifying question. Why is our galaxy moving so fast? The Milky Way, along with every galaxy in our local group, is hurtling through the universe at 1.4 million miles per hour. We knew we were being pulled toward the massive Shapley supercluster, a wall of thousands of galaxies drawing us in with gravity. But the math didn't add up. Gravity alone wasn't enough. In 2017, we found the missing piece of the puzzle, the Dipole Repeller. Located 700 million light-years away, in the opposite direction of our flight, lies a supervoid so empty it shouldn't exist. It does not pull, it pushes. In the architecture of the cosmic web, matter flows away from the nothingness and toward the light. The Milky Way is being effectively ejected from this empty wasteland. We are fleeing an invisible ghost made of total void. Imagine a vast ocean where the water itself hates you, pushing you away from the shore and into the deep, cold dark. That is our reality. The Dipole Repeller spans nearly 1 billion light-years, a desert of space that forces us into a cosmic tug-of-war we can never win. It is a region where the standard laws of physics seem to operate with a cold, repelling indifference to our survival. We are passengers on a river of light, fleeing a source of darkness that we can never truly see or touch. Only its push remains, a ghost made of nothingness, pushing us toward an uncertain fate in the dense clusters of the deep Virgo universe. Part 2. The CMB Cold Spot. If the Dipole Repeller is a push, the cold spot is a scar on the very fabric of our origin. Deep in the constellation Eridanus, we found a region of the sky that should not exist, a place where the Big Bang's echo is dead. It is 70 microkelvins colder than its surroundings, spanning 5 to 10 degrees of the sky. It is too large and too cold to be random. Some believe it is the shadow of a gargantuan supervoid, nearly 2 billion light-years across, draining the energy of light that passes through. But there is a more terrifying theory, that the cold spot is not an absence, but an impact, a bruise on the skin of our reality. In the theory of eternal inflation, our universe is just one bubble in an infinite sea. The cold spot could be where we slammed into another. If this theory is correct, it means we are not a singular creation, but a small, fragile cell in a crashing, eternal sea of other worlds. A bruise from a collision that happened shortly after birth. A reminder that something exists on the outside that can reach in. Something so large and powerful it left a mark 1.8 billion light-years wide. A cosmic contusion we cannot understand. We are the universe that was struck, and the bruise is still there, cooling in the dark of Eridanus, watching us. Part 3. Kilonovae, the alchemists of ruin, where the corpses of dead suns collide to create the very treasure we wear on our skin. When two neutron stars, remnants so dense a teaspoon would weigh 1 billion tons, finally spiral together, the result is a kilonova. The impact is so violent, it ripples the fabric of space-time itself, sending gravitational waves screaming across the entire universe. In the millisecond of the merger, a process called R-process nucleosynthesis occurs. Atoms are forged that normal stars could never create. Gold, platinum, uranium. A single kilonova can forge 100 Earths worth of gold in a single reality-shattering flash. Every piece of gold on this planet was born in such a massacre of dead suns. We carry the debris of cosmic violence on our bodies. A reminder that in this universe, creation is just the final byproduct of total, light-extinguishing destruction. Part 4. Hypervelocity stars. the galactic outcasts, suns that have been violently kicked out of their home galaxies. When a binary star system passes too close to the supermassive black hole at the galaxy's center, the black hole tears them apart. It captures one star and slingshots the other into intergalactic space at millions of miles per hour, a literal cosmic cannon, destined to drift forever in the empty, pitch-black voids between galaxies where no other stars exist, alone in the infinite deep. Any planets orbiting these stars would see their night skies slowly empty of light until they are surrounded by nothing but the abyss. They die alone, screaming through the dark, a final lonely flash of light in a place where no one is left to see it. The final archive, heat death, the inevitable conclusion where all energy fades, all stars die, and the universe goes dark. Entropy always increases. Eventually, energy will be so evenly distributed that no work, no life, and no motion can ever occur again. The universe ends not with a bang, but with a cold, infinite silence. A timeless soup of photons, where time ceases to have meaning. The nothing has finally won. We are just a temporary anomaly in the cold architecture of the abysmo. Follow for more data. Transmission ends now. Stay unraveled. Goodbye.